Hello! Sorry to keep you waiting. Want to be a winner as you? Welcome to the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, Pokemon Professor Mackenzie, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Jaylee.
Hello, Mackenzie. Hello, Pokemaniacs. How are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing all right. It's been a while again.
Of course. We're allowed to take breaks. It's okay. Life is really, really busy right now, but we always come back.
Life is very busy right now, but it's going to get less busy soon, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
I hope so.
I hope so. Soonish.
Soonish.
And then we'll be more consistent again. But that's okay. For now, it's just going to be you get us when you get us.
Get what you get. You don't get upset. But if you are upset, I'm sorry.
Let's go quick into Game Corner.
Yeah.
Because we got some stuff to talk about this week. We have been playing a little bit more Tiny Tina's, but mostly we've been playing Fallout 76.
We have, because we binged the new Fallout TV show.
Yes, and we liked it.
Which was very good. I've never played Fallout before. I've seen you play about maybe 20 minutes, half an hour of one game, and I knew nothing about it, but I really got into this TV show. It's very good.
Yeah.
And I like the stories, and I hope they make more.
Because of the release of the TV show, they are giving away Fallout 76 for free. Normally it would cost money, but we've been playing it, and it is okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it gets a little boring at parts, but I do like exploring and finding things.
Yeah, that's like the most fun part of Fallout. So at least it keeps the spirit of that alive. It just feels a little more empty than most Fallout games.
I'm interested in seeing the other games. I might do like a watch party and watch you play them.
A watch party? What do you mean?
Well, just like a party of me eating popcorn and watching you play.
Oh.
That's my watch party idea. Because I don't want to play it.
Okay.
I just want to watch you play it.
Okay. Do we have anything else in... We're almost done Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, we've been binging that too for a while. There's a lot of seasons of this show.
Yeah.
And I'd never seen it before, so it was cool to
We're on the
finally see it. Yeah, it got strange. I don't like the final season as much.
No.
Which I guess is a consensus.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's been saying about it.
Well, that's why, like, they were closing it down.
Yeah.
It
nowhere to go from here.
It was meant to be their final season.
It got very filled with controversy and a lot of real world things. And it was hard to make a cop show past
what
the
happened.
Last few years.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Unfortunately,
so good for
it's
them.
not fun to be cops anymore. But we have fun watching that too.
Yeah, and we're not cops. So we have some fun.
Mm-hmm. In Pokemon, we started this week leaving Olivine City. And I immediately started training because I didn't have Pokemon who could take on the next gym very easily. Or at least I thought. I probably could have just tried it, but instead I didn't. I trained up new Pokemon.
I did too. I found I fell back into the routine of using the same Pokemon that I've used before. So I switched a few of them out for newbies and started training them up too.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I actually wrote down how many levels I trained in total. It was 42 levels across all the Pokemon I trained this week.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of training.
Yes. It was a lot. And in the end, I only wound up... Well, no, actually, I used all 6 of the Pokemon that I had on me, but I didn't end up using, 4 of the Pokemon that I trained this week.
Oh, no. They're in reserves. They're waiting for the right moment.
That's exactly right. They're now my reserve Pokemon. So, I think that what we can start with, because this is another semi-short leg. Mm-hmm. The only actual part of the leg that there is going up to the Lake of Rage, going over to Mahogany Town, going up to the Lake of Rage, coming back down to the Rocket Hideout, and then fighting the gym.
I found the Rocket Hideout took me longer than expected. I was expecting it to be shorter, but it actually wasn't.
Yeah. The Lake of Rage, very short.
Yeah, I caught the red Gyarados.
You caught it?
Yeah,
nice.
Can't use him, but he's pretty.
That's
I
awesome.
collect pretty cute things.
Well, I was training some Pokemon, so I ended up wiping him out.
You murdered him.
But we will
How
get
dare.
to that.
Sitting at the bottom of Lake Rage.
The very first thing that I was doing is I started training up my new Vulpix.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that'll be useful in a nice gym. And I was trying to raise it up to a particular level where it learns a move, but I got bored, and so I decided just to evolve it
Without learning the move?
without learning the move, because it wouldn't learn the move until level 38, I think.
That
or
seems so
something,
far away.
Yeah, or 40, something high. But I was like, you know what? I'll just evolve it and forget learning the move that
Yeah.
it was going to learn. I don't care. It already knows Flamethrower, which is like one of the best fire moves anyway. So I was like, I'm good with it just knowing Flamethrower.
That's
so
fair.
I went back to Goldenrod, where I thought that you could buy it in the mall, because that's what you could do in Generation 1. You could go to
Yeah.
Celadon and buy the stones in the mall. But in this game, there are no evolution stones in the Goldenrod department store.
Oh no, how did you get one?
But I did buy lemonades.
Oh, always. Have to always go back for the lemonades.
The only way to get stones, or at least in Gold and Silver, the only way to get stones was to get them from Bill's grandpa, who lives north of Cerulean City in the Kanto region.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh crap, my Vulpix is going to be useless.
Well, you could have just trained him.
But I looked it up in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and luckily there are other ways to get them.
How did you
in
get
Heart
it?
Gold and Soul Silver. I first tried entering the bug catching contest,
Oh,
since it's
no.
one of the grand prizes that you can get for coming in first.
Don't go back there.
It was Tuesday when I decided to evolve my Vulpix, so the bug catching contest was on. I caught a level 14 pincer.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
decent.
That's not bad.
And since that is what got first place in the round that I caught Safari, my Scyther, I retired immediately. I didn't even place
No? What
for a
beat you?
second time.
What beat you?
I got beat by a Weedle,
What?
a Scyther, and a Venonat.
How did a Weedle beat you? Does it
How
go by
did a
level?
Scyther beat me?
Did it go by level? Like, how does this work?
So sort of.
Is it a level 82 Weedle?
I think it's bugged.
Well,
Which is funny.
Absolutely.
Because it's the bug catching contest.
It better
But
be
I'm
bugged.
pretty sure it's bugged because, like I said, when I caught Safari, my Scyther,
Yeah.
level 14, I got beat by a Pincer.
Yeah.
I caught a level 14 Pincer this time and got beat by a Scyther.
Okay, so it's all chance. Roll of the dice.
I think it's a roll of the dice, but I looked up the rules online since clearly I don't understand. And online it said this: it's based on a Pokemon's stats and their level. It listed the possible Pokemon and their levels. It is not possible for a Venonat at level 18, which is the highest level that you can catch a Venonat at, to have higher stats than a level 14 Pincer.
Okay, so it's very buggy then.
It's not
no.
possible. Even if I had negative, like if I had all zeros and IVs and the Venonat had all 31s, it can't beat Pincer because Pincer's base stat total is 210 points or something like that higher than Venonat's.
So I guess they don't do like tests. That person must have like roided out their Venonat.
I don't know. But also it can't beat Scyther either because Scyther and Pincer both have the same base stat total
So
and
it-
Venonat has 200 less points.
I think you just have to boycott the bug catching contest and never go back there because bug Pokemon are the worst.
I wrote down, so I think I'm more confused now. Maybe retiring forces you not to have a chance to place, but that doesn't explain how Venonat beat the Scyther. I think it's just rigged.
I think so. Yeah. That would make a lot of sense. A buggy bug catching contest.
Yeah.
Don't go no more.
So next,
How'd you get your Firestone though?
I moved on to.
Oh no! What a journey.
I know. It was a long, however many weeks it's been. Next, I moved on to something that we haven't touched on before, which is the Pokathlon.
Yeah, you did do this.
I did the Pokathlon a lot this week.
You're alone in that. Sorry, I didn't go. I was training to go, and I planned to go, But then I got wrapped up in training new Pokemon, so I didn't even bother. I spent a lot of time in the grass.
That's okay.
But you can tell me all about it.
So the Pokeathlon is a set of little mini games. They're pretty fun, actually. They mostly use your touch screen, but you get to do all sorts of different events. You go to the Pokeathlon Dome, which is west of the bug catching contest, and you meet a guy named Magnus. Bud.
Bud.
Yeah, he calls you Bud a lot.
Oh, that's funny.
He's like, thanks for showing up, Bud.
Thanks, Bud.
I'll meet you later, Bud. You also run into Whitney here.
Oh, no.
And Whitney thought that she could try to make up for murdering my Drowsy by getting me a free blazer that she found in the Lost and Found.
Oh, that is so nice of her.
I said, what a sociopath.
What a dick.
Then there's a lady here who gives you a juice blender. And you can take apricorns and turn them into aprijuice.
Oh.
Yeah. I went in and I won a power and a jump contest since I have a bunch of strong Pokemons.
Yep.
In those events. I have ones with lots of power and ones with lots of jump.
So it's kind of like the beauty contest.
Kind of, yeah. But like I said, they're mini games. I didn't have enough, however, to buy a Firestone, which are only available on Tuesdays.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sad for you.
So, because I missed my chance to buy a Firestone that day, I had to wait an entire week for a Firestone to become available
Is that
again.
the only way you can get it?
Only way I can get it.
Oh my god,
other
so you
than
wasted
winning it.
your Tuesday in the bug catching contest.
Yeah.
And that was the only day that you could get it here.
So it goes away the next day, and I have to gain more points to try again when it comes back. I wrote that, but I did eventually do that exact thing.
A week later.
I made enough points. I just kept coming back every day because once you open up the Pokeathlon Dome, it becomes a fly location.
Oh, okay,
So,
easy peasy.
Yeah,
Nice,
exactly.
yeah.
I would go and train, and then I would fly back, do some events, then I would go back and train some more, fly back, do some events. So I eventually got enough points, 2,500 points, by the way.
In a week, yeah.
In a week to get Firestone. I said, the stupid day system, it's really neat, but it's hard to make a podcast on time when we have like that restriction.
So how long would have taken you to just level up your Vulpix instead?
To get to the
You could have spent the week doing that. And yeah.
Well, it wouldn't have evolved that way.
Why not? Oh, you still have to evolve it with the Firestone?
You still have to evolve it with the Firestone regardless. I just was training it up to learn a specific move.
Mind.
And then I was like, forget this. Like, Vulpix is so weak, I have to evolve it. I don't care if it doesn't learn it as Ninetales.
What move was it that you were looking for?
I don't remember. I could look it up quick.
Probably like Ember?
No, Ember's... It starts with Ember.
Vulpix. Fire Blast?
Nope, I can buy that move.
Fire Punch? Vulpix can't punch.
It would have been 44, and the move was Extra Sensory.
I was not even close.
It's a psychic type move with 80 power.
Wait, is Vulpix psychic?
No, it's fire.
What the hecko?
But it learns Extra Sensory, and I wanted it because it's 80 power, and it also has a chance to flinch.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Nice.
But...
that didn't happen.
It didn't happen, and instead I taught it some other moves.
So it's still pretty strong.
So it's still pretty strong.
Fire type is good to have going into this next gym. I don't have a fire type. I'm in trouble.
It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay.
Oh, we'll get
That's
to
okay
that.
because I worked on it, and I feel proud of my little Vulpix. It's also not going to be very good in the next gym either, because the next gym is Dragon, and Dragon resists fire.
Love it. Good times.
So the Pokeathlon has 5 different courses you can do. There's the speed course, the power course, the skill course, the stamina course, and the jump course. I have badges in the power, jump, and speed courses,
Wow.
but not all on the same Pokemon. If you are able to get... Because what you have to do is you have to pick 3 Pokemon, and that's going to be your team for the course.
Okay.
So, for example, did I write down who I had? No, I didn't. So, for example, on the power course, I had Arbok, Scyther, and Tauros. And so that was my team for the power course. So
Pretty tanky team.
Yeah, all of them have a power badge now.
Nice.
And if you are to get a badge, all 5 badges on one Pokemon, you get a ribbon for that, I think.
Okay. Do these badges or ribbons give you like extra stats or more strength or anything?
No, it's just
they're
like
for
bragging
show?
rights.
Okay. I love that though. I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I might need a badge or two. My Pokemon need some ribbons. My Pokemon suck, but they're cool.
They are cool. Ribbons are cool. And your Pokemon are cool. Oh.
I'm not having a good time over here.
Every course has 3 events that make it up. So there's the Hurdle Dash, where your Pokemon all run. So it's like your screen is set up so that your Pokemon are in 3 lanes, and they all run at their own pace.
Okay.
So the speed of your Pokemon will determine how fast they move. Your jump of your Pokemon will determine how quickly or how long they stay in the air after you've tapped them, because you have to tap them to jump over hurdles.
Oh, fun.
So the speed determines how quickly they're moving. The jump is how long they stay in the air after you tap them. And their skill is how quickly they accelerate after they've been slowed down. Like if they run into a hurdle, for example.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be fun.
Then there's Ring Drop. Ring Drop is kind of like sumo wrestling.
What?
Yeah. So you have 4 Pokemon going together at one time, and I think you can swap between them. I can't remember. I only did this one once. But basically, you're shoving your Pokemon into the other Pokemon. And so that one's also increased by your power and stuff like that. Like your speed is how quickly your guy moves once you flicked him. Your power is how hard he hits other Pokemon when he hits them. Stamina is how much your Pokemon can withstand being hit.
Okay.
And then jump is how far you can jump when you tap on your character.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. There's Snow Throw, which is literally just like dodgeball, but with snow.
Fun. These sound really fun. I need to go try these and get some ribbons.
Lamp Jump, which is one of my favorite ones. So you have all these lamps up above your Pokemon, and they're on like a trampoline, and you have to pull them down and launch them up into the lamps, and every lamp that they touch goes out and gives you points.
Oh my gosh.
And so you're just launching them. Whoop, I hit my microphone. You're just launching them up into the air. And if they hit each other, they stun each other for a little bit. But the point is you're trying to put out as many lamps as you can. And then after every like 3 seconds or something like that, the lamps all reset. And so like they all turn back on so you can hit them again.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's a 60-second event. Maybe it's every 5 seconds then. Anyway, Relay Run is a lot of fun. That one is just you're literally just like putting your stylus onto the screen, and you're moving it across like in the direction you want your Pokemon to run.
Okay.
And they'll scoot along as you're moving your thing, and you have to like kind of move them a little bit with the stylus to avoid obstacles like rocks and boulders and things like that in other Pokemon. And then when your Pokemon gets tired, you switch them out. To the next Pokemon.
Cute.
And
Right. Oh, yeah, you were
going.
telling me about this one.
Yeah, that one I did like a ridiculous, like I think all the rest of the Pokemon that I was facing got 11 laps and below. Oh, nice. And I had like 19 laps or something like that. I was like, wow, I really won that one. There's Block Smash, which is just tapping on the screen. So you're breaking concrete bricks.
Okay. And
your Pokemon will just get tired. So you have to swap them out for the next Pokemon. And so you just keep doing that as your Pokemon get tired and stuff like that. Obviously their stamina is how long they can last breaking bricks, and their power is the number of hits you need to break a block.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's Circle Push, where you're controlling 3 of your Pokemon all at once, and like all the other competitors. Oh, I didn't even mention this. There's 4 competitors for every event. So all the other competitors have their 3 Pokemon on the field all at the same time too. So it's 16 Pokemon altogether.
Oh my god.
No, 12 Pokemon. 12 Pokemon altogether.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. and you're trying to fit in little circles, and the circles will give you an amount of points for every Pokemon at the end of like it's made up of 5 rounds? 5 rounds, and every round you will get points based on what circle your Pokemon are standing in at the end of the round. So there will be like a really big one and it'll be worth 1 point, and there will be like a really small one and it'll be worth 3 points, and then an even tinier one that's worth 5 points. So if you get your Pokemon into the 5-point ring without all the other Pokemon pushing you out, then you get 5 points for every Pokemon you have in the little 5-point ring.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that one's kind of cool too. There's Disc Catch, where you're sitting on a raft and frisbees are being flung at you.
Oh, no.
And so the Pokemon at the front of the raft will get 1 point for catching. The Pokemon in the middle will get 2. The Pokemon at the back will get 3. And the Pokemon on the very edge of the back will get 5. But the reason why you don't want to stand on the very edge of the back is because if you shove each other, you can knock each other off the raft. And then your Pokemon's out until the next frisbee.
Oh.
Yeah. That one is also kind of cool. That one's featured in the Jump
Fun.
circuit. Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot to this.
There is, yeah. Pennant Capture, I think you'd find really fun. There's little flags that show up into like a big sandbox, and you have to whip your Pokemon around the sandbox to try and catch the pennants, the little flags.
Cute.
And once you have like a certain amount, you have to get them back to the goal line, because other Pokemon can hit you from behind and steal your flags.
So you just go in and do you pick which
3 Pokemon you want to put up?
You want?
Yeah. So you pick the event, and then you pick your 3 Pokemon you want to put into the event.
Okay.
And then that'll give you, or the course. And then that'll give you 3 events inside the course.
Okay.
Each one has its own events.
I'll have to go try this out. It sounds complicated and intense. There's a lot to it, but it sounds really fun once you're actually into it.
And
The registration process seems daunting.
The last event is called Goal Roll, and it's 4-player soccer. That's the hardest one for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is a Pokemon the soccer ball?
No.
Dang.
No, it's just you get white balls and gold balls, and white balls are worth 1 point and gold balls are worth 3.
They should use, like, electrodes and have them explode randomly and kill people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-destruct.
Right.
That'd be fun.
There's also something called Link Pokathlon, where you and I could play together.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it now. Turn the podcast off. Yeah, okay, I think I'd have more fun playing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
We could try that.
My Pokemon are weak AF.
Oh.
But I'll try my hardest.
So this is what I was talking about earlier, the other week when I was talking about sometimes, what's his name will show up?
What's his name? Who?
Primo?
Huh?
Primo?
Who's Primo?
We met him in Violet City's Pokemon Center. He is the
dude,
the host,
the hype man.
Yeah, the host for the Teachy TV.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so he will show up sometimes as a competitor.
Oh, cool.
But normally he is the announcer for Pokathlon.
Oh, that's fun. Is he any good?
I haven't fought him
tough?
yet.
Is he
I
a
don't
tough
think you
opponent?
can run into him until you do the Master Pokathlon.
Oh, lame. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to have to try that. We'll have to please play together. So
Yeah.
I'm going to play by myself.
The Athlete Shop, this is what you can buy with the points that you earn when you're playing.
Cool.
You earn points whenever you participate in one of these, and this is what you can buy from them. So Mondays, most of the time you can buy an assortment of apricorns and then some healing items like Moo Moo Milk or lemonades or whatever.
Okay.
But the special things on Mondays are you can get a moonstone and a rare candy.
Ooh.
And then after you unlock the national decks, you get more things like the Sunstone, Waterstone, Duststone.
Post-game, of
Shiny
course.
Stone. Yeah, that's
All the good stuff
post-game.
comes post-game.
But Moonstones and rare candies are still pretty good.
Those are good,
That's
yeah.
Monday. Tuesday, Firestone and PP Up.
Ooh, I like those.
Very
I
nice.
had to use one of those.
Wednesday, Waterstone and a Heart Scale, which next week we can actually use Heart Scales.
What does the heart scale do again?
You can go to the Move Relearner.
Oh,
and
right.
He will teach Pokemon moves that they should have learned.
Okay, Vulpix,
For the cost of a
I'm
heart
looking at
scale.
you.
Yeah. Thursday is a Thunderstone and another PP up. Friday is the Metal Coat and a Nugget.
Nice.
You can buy it for 500 points and sell it for 5,000 Poké Dollars, which
There
is
you go.
yeah, pretty good investment.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a nugget to go sell.
There you go. Saturday is a Leaf Stone and another rare candy. And finally, Sunday is a King's Rock and Heart Scale.
Some good loot. You know me. I love loot.
Yeah.
I'm a loot princess. That's all I do.
You can also buy data cards, which will give you your stats in certain events. It'll be like, your Pokemon have dashed this many times
Oh, I
and
like
stuff
that.
like that. Anyway, that's the Pokeathlon. And yes, I eventually did get a Firestone,
Okay, good.
which was like, holy crap.
Yay. So you evolved your Vulpix.
I evolved my Vulpix. I was also going to go through and list all the Apper Juices because I started messing with that, like making Apper Juices for my Pokemon.
Yeah.
But it got super complicated super quickly.
It sounds like it. I have not touched it, and I probably won't.
But what it does is it adjusts your Pokemon's stats. So, like, it'll up their power but reduce their stamina and stuff like that based on the type of Apper Juice you make.
If there's a way just to up all my Pokemon's speed so I go first every time, then I'm a little bit happier because some of my Pokemon are slow. And
Yeah.
I hate being slow.
Well, you can do that with Carbos,
Nice. Okay, I'll just
But
go
that's
grab a bunch of those.
the Goldenrod department store.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going shopping.
Okay. On the way... Oh, did you have anything that you did before Mahogany Town?
No, I was just spending all my time in the grass and training.
Okay.
Yeah, I trained a lot this week.
On the way to Mahogany, I caught a Pokemon on whatever route that is, 42.
Sure.
I
I don't
think-
think so, actually. Maybe.
I caught a Goldeen.
Oh, nice.
Its name is Seafloor Cavern.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're
Did you
going to
catch-
run out of names. I haven't got anything.
No?
No.
On the way north of Mahogany, because I didn't even spend any time in Mahogany. I guess I went and healed up or something like that, but then I went immediately north to the Lake of Rage area.
Yeah.
Oh, I never caught anything at the Lake of Rage, I just realized.
Well, the only thing I caught was the Gyarados, but yeah, no, me neither.
But on the way there, I caught a Pokemon. I will tell you its name and I'll see if you can guess what it
Okay,
is.
I'll try. I don't know what's in that area, though.
Its name is Watson.
Watson. No, you have a Hoot Hoot, don't you? Is that a Hoot Hoot?
It's not a Hoot Hoot.
Okay, Watson.
Watson was the electric gym leader in some
Is it a
region.
Magnemite?
No, I have a Magneton whose name is
Okay,
Mauville.
That's what I thought. Pichu? Is it Pikachu?
I wish.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I know, I want a Pikachu. I'm thinking electric. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I wanted to evoke.
Electric Pokemon.
I'll give you another hint.
Yes,
I missed
please.
my chance to catch this earlier in this game because I caught an Ekans instead.
A Mareep.
Yeah. Well, it's a Flaffy, but yeah.
Flaffy. Or, wait, that's the same thing, right?
Yep.
Flaffy
Same.
Mareep?
Yeah, Mareep evolves into Flaffy. Oh. But yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I caught a Flaffy. I wish it was a Mareep because then I would have caught a Mareep and had more in my Pokedex. But
That's okay.
but it was a Flaffy.
Yay.
And so
That's
now I have a
better.
Flaffy, and his name is Watson.
But Watson isn't a place in your old town, region, area.
It doesn't have to be a place. I said it could be place, people, or things.
Is it a people?
It's a people. It's one of the gym leaders. It's the gym leader of Mauville. He's the gym leader of Mauville.
I don't remember a Watson.
Yeah, he's an old guy, and he's got like spiky white hair. And he's like
Okay.
laughing.
I like that name, Watson. The next dog we get, can we name it Watson?
Sure.
I didn't catch anything.
No.
So you can just skip over me.
Well, Watson and Mauville, I was training up, and that's who took on Red Gyarados.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Zap, 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 zap.
Zap, zap. That would have worked. Pretty easy.
Goodbye, Gyarados. And then Lance shows up and is like, yo, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, Lance isn't a cool vampire guy anymore.
He's still got a cape.
Yeah, but he jumps on his Dragonite to get away now.
Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't
zoom
teleport.
zoom like a fucking vampire does. I'm very heartbroken about that. I was excited for him to go, ooh, look at me, I'm so mysterious, gonna fly away. But no,
Teleport.
his stupid Dragonite helped him instead.
Yeah.
That's less cool
But then
in
he's like,
my eyes.
come help me out at Mahogany Town.
Yeah, he's a nice dude. I always get him and Pryce confused.
Yeah.
Because every time I see Lance help us in this game, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go fight him now. But no, not yet. Not yet. You have to make it all through the little minions first before Lance kills you 17 times.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Victory Road and the Masters Tournament
Right.
this round. No, because I'm going to lose all my Pokemon. I want to be at least level 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before taking on the Elite Four.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to be.
Even though they're all only like level 45.
That doesn't matter. Their confidence is at 100.
So now it's time for the hideout.
That's okay. It's a bunch of statues that Team Rocket jumps out of. And I didn't catch anything in here. I got all the items. But I went do around, up and down, all over. This was way more complicated than I remember it being.
Yeah. Yeah, very complicated. We get a lot of TMs in here, though.
Yeah.
Lots of dark TMs.
Yeah, I picked up a bunch. I don't know.
I guess it's just the two. But Thief and Snatch are what we get in here.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
The electrodes at the end.
Yeah.
I didn't even try catching one.
Oh.
No, I was just like, I have to kill these guys. I didn't even think of catching one.
I didn't try to catch one, but that's because I already caught something earlier. You know, like there's like that little tile set that you like walk across and you get a sprung out attacked. Well, there's only one Pokemon on there who I could catch because I already had a Geodude and I already had a Coughing, and that's all the other things that appear on there. So I caught a Voltorb.
Nice.
And its name is Hideout.
Perfect. Okay, that's perfect.
They all have self-destruct. That's why they're there.
Yeah.
They're trap Pokemon.
I didn't even think of trying to catch one, though.
Oh, no.
Ugh. I didn't have catching on my mind.
Luckily, the Electrodes that we fight later on, after beating all the Rocket Grunts.
I'm sorry, yeah, I jumped ahead.
That's okay.
That was the only, memorable thing in there.
I just want to say, because I remember that I lost a Pokemon to the Electrodes the first time. No, the first time.
Oh, the first time, yeah.
Yeah, in Generation 2. Luckily, they took away self-destruct from the Electrodes this time.
Yeah, I was very happy about that because I was anticipating it.
Yeah, all they have is Spark and Rollout. Those are the only damaging moves that they have. So we are very lucky that way. But we run into Pokemon Team Rocket members who only have Rattatas, Magnemites, Drowsy, Zubat, Grimer, and Venonat. That's it.
One of mine had Eradicate.
Maybe.
But still, nothing special.
Nothing
Same old Rockets.
special. Nope.
I like that they never change. They have to be classic.
And we run into... Oh, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about the Petrel.
Oh,
the
yes.
executive.
Petrel.
Or...
Petrel?
The mysterious 8th gym leader, Light.
Light, yeah. Very weird. Don't like him.
It was so funny when you walk up to him and he looks like a certain mysterious 8th gym leader, but then you actually talk to him and he's like, what do you mean I don't sound like the mysterious 8th gym leader? And it's like, I don't know what I mean because I don't know why I would know.
I know. I don't know what he sounds like, so I actually can't hear you talk in this game.
But
anyway.
He turns out to be this little sad sack named Petrel.
Yeah, he takes off his mask and everything.
Which is another type of
Petrel?
rocket.
How would you...
Petrel.
Petrel? Yeah. What a weird name.
Petrel rocket, right?
Oh.
He's got a Zubat, a Coughing, and Eradicate, level 22, 22, 24. What are with these levels? My Pokemon are stronger than that.
Oh, really?
And my Pokemon are like 10 levels underneath the gym leaders.
Yeah, I have nothing to say because my Pokemon are very low still.
Right.
I am failing again. Yeah,
well,
no,
but your Pokemon should be on par with these guys right?
About, yeah.
Like, and we're way behind.
Yeah.
Like, the gym leaders are level 35, 34.
Yep.
I don't understand why they would do that. But that's basically everything. Oh, there was one guy with a Ditto. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, there was a Ditto.
I killed the Ditto in one hit. Anyway.
Very nice.
Yeah. Because I got to using a different Pokemon in here as well. In fact, I switched up my team before coming into the hideout, and then I didn't switch up my team again until after beating the gym.
Oh, nice.
Or not even after beating the gym.
Yeah, I switched up my team to go train, and that's the team I used in here and the gym.
Yeah. Yeah. So the team that I used in the hideout is the same team I took into Pryce.
Nice.
Once you beat Petrel, he gives you, well, he doesn't give you, but a Murkrow It follows you around, and you take it to
I liked chasing him.
Yeah. You
That
chase
was
the
so
Murkrow
cute.
to a door, and he says in Petrel's voice, whatever the code phrase is. Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Hail 8th Mysterious
Hail that
Stimulator?
dude. Yeah, oops.
And it opens the door, and before you go to the generator where the electrodes are causing the interference feedback, which is driving all the Pokemon wild in the area.
Oof.
I'm sorry if you don't know what the story is. We've already covered it once in Generation 2.
Go back and listen.
Go back and listen.
I might have to go back and listen because I forgot anyway.
It's the same story. Electrodes are causing interference in radio waves, and that's causing Pokemon to go crazy, like the red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage.
Okay, that's one Pokemon, though.
No, it's all the Pokemon.
I know, but they could have put more examples in. Like, I would have loved to see some more crazy Pokemon.
Yeah, it's weird that you can't run into wild Gyarados in that Lake of Rage anymore, because in Generation 2 you could.
Yeah.
But in Generation 4 you can't. They're just high-level Magikarp. Anyway, or maybe you can, and I just never did.
I never found one either.
I ran into a lot of Magikarp, no Gyarados except for the red Gyarados. Anyway, point is, you are prevented from entering the generator room with Lance by Ariana and a Team Rocket grunt. And they're like, let's have a double battle. And Lance is like, dope, I'll be your partner. And it's like, okay, well, I don't really need you, Lance, but sure, bring out your Dragonite. And Ariana and the grunt have an Arbok, a Gloom, a Murkrow, a Drowsy, and a Grimer. So the Arbok is level 25, so is the Gloom. The Murkrow is level 27, and then the Drowsy is level 18, and the Grimer level 20. Lots of Pokemon.
Lots of Pokemon. I had a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah?
I hate Gloom.
Oh, really?
So much.
Yeah, because of its sleep powder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it, like, sweet scents you first, and then you have no evasiveness.
Yeah. And, yeah, it didn't take too long, but it was a long fight just because there was 5 of them.
Right. Yeah. I think the hardest Pokemon on her team is Gloom. You're probably right. But the Murkrow has Super Luck, which is awesome.
Oh, what's that?
It raises its critical hit rate.
Oh, rude. That's not fair when it's on someone else. I like it when I have it, but
Right.
yeah,
It's pretty cool. After you beat Ariana, then you have to go and fight 3 Electrodes.
Yep.
And then after that, you're done.
You win.
Yeah.
A winner is you.
You've stopped that, but then the Rocket execs are like, okay, well, you can't stop what's already in motion. We're going to go take over Goldenrod Radio Tower. I mean, never mind. Forget that.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay, bye.
And then they leave, and then now it's time to go face the gym.
Yay!
Yeah. Mahogany Town Gym. It is quite different. It got a huge facelift.
Yep.
I think this is the most different any of the gyms have looked so far, including Morty's gym, which did look pretty different.
It's a fun ice puzzle. Again, a couple different rooms. I liked it.
Yeah. I remember the first time through, I missed some of the trainers on purpose
Oh, did you?
because I'm talking Generation 2.
Oh, yes.
I missed because I had all flying types and I didn't want to face off against all the ice types in his gym, so I
Right.
missed some on purpose. Or maybe I didn't. I can't remember actually now. I thought I did, but maybe that was a different gym. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, in this one, it's almost impossible to miss anyone.
That's what I was going to say. Like, how did you get around them? I couldn't. I had to fight every single one.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, sort of. In here, the very first the very first trainer we run into is Skier Diana. She's got a level 29 Jinx. But the Pokemon that I had out front was able to beat it fairly simply. Mm-hmm. So that was lucky for me because I had a fighting move and a dark move on it. So goodbye, Jinx. That's double effective against both of your types. Did you...
I had a lot of trouble in this gym.
With Jinx? Or just in the gym in general?
With everybody in here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember specifically who, but I lost a few Pokemon in here.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to, before we talk about the trainers then, do we want to talk about who we brought in?
No, let's just talk about the trainers, then we'll talk about who we brought in, and then the gym leader. 'Cause
Okay.
It's a sad day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'm anticipating it because of this Nuzlocke, and this is the most Pokemon I've lost so far. And
Oh, no.
oh yeah, it was a good time. Me trying to train up new Pokemon and deciding, hey, I'm gonna go with a whole new team and not use the ones I've used before in previous games. Really shot myself in the foot with that. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
that's okay. I'm going back to my OG Pokemon. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm not allowed to branch out and try new things.
Skier Diana, Jinx, level 29. We just talked about her. Border Patton is the next trainer that we run into. He's got 2 Swinubs at level 27.
Oh yeah, they were fun.
Border Deandre. There we go.
Deandre.
I'm going to go with Deandre. Border Deandre has a Seal level 25, a Dugong level 26, and another Seal level 25.
Yeah, I hate seals and dugongs now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah, they're tough, right?
They're
tough
stupid.
little buggers.
They're stupid. They sleep too much.
Skier Jill also has a level 29 Dugong, and Border Gerardo. I'm going to say Gerardo.
How's it spelled?
Gerardo. Border Gerardo, whatever. Is a level 25 Shelter, a level 26 Cloyster, and a level 25 Seal. Those are all the trainers in here. You have to basically run into all of them to get all the ice puzzle figured out.
Yep.
I didn't have any troubles against any of these guys until the leader, Pryce. But it sounds like you did. So
I lost 2
yeah.
to the trainers and then 1 to Pryce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick break and we'll come back with who we lost who we brought and I guess who we lost. Okay. Welcome back from our break, Sylveon Trainer Jaylee, Pokemon Master Jaylee. I forgot to add that first.
There you go.
Evolution Gym Leader Jaylee.
Oh, no.
The trainer formerly known as Ninja Master Jaylee, Happiny Hater Jaylee, Unknown Hunter Jaylee, Tentacruel Lover Jaylee. Of course,
Oh
welcome
my
back
God.
from our break, Pokefans and Pokemaniacs.
Still amazes me how you can memorize all of that.
I think I missed one.
I think you did too. I'm not gonna lie.
This is Frog King Mackenzie,
Yay!
and I'm going to
Frog
talk
King.
to you about my team this week, or did you want to go first?
No, you go first. It's fine.
Okay.
I need a minute to get over the morning and grief.
My Pokemon that I brought into Pryce's gym are Desert Rune, my level 25 Kangaskhan, Fiery Path, my level 25 Ninetales, Rydell, my level 25 Tauros, Watson, my level 25 Flaffy, Dewford, my level 28 Machoke, and Slateport, my level 28 Politoed.
None of them died?
None of them died.
Oh, good job.
I didn't lose a single Pokemon, but I showed you my health bars
Yes,
after
you did. Yeah,
Pryce.
it was close.
Yes,
But you didn't lose anybody?
Several of them were at 3 HP.
Yeah.
Because holy crap, was this ever
It was so hard.
a tug of war with his final Pokemon. Anyway,
Yeah, it was rough. My team,
yes.
so I have Shakira, my level 21 Miltank, Gerard Way, my level 33 Bird,
Noctowl.
Noctowl. I wrote down Bird. Lady Gaga, my level 28 Gyarados. And then I had Cher, my level dead Coughing. Dad.
Oh,
I didn't write down the levels. I had Frankie, my level dead Machoke. And I had, this one was like really bad, Avril, my Quagsire. Gone.
You had a Whooper.
I had Whooper, and now it's gone.
I don't get to make that joke ever
no, you
again.
Don't. No, he's gone. It was the saddest thing ever.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that.
I am very sad.
What happened to Whooper?
The pile of swine, the pillow swine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Killed him.
Oh,
I forgot what he moved. It was an ice thingy.
Blizzard, Ice Fang?
Oh, Blizzard. Oh, Blizzard all the way.
Blizzard,
Blizzard almost
okay.
killed all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had nothing on my team that would one-shot any of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. But I did something very, very sad this week that you didn't even catch yet. I
You
boxed my starter.
boxed your starter. No, I did notice.
I hate bay leaf. I hate it.
It's almost meganium.
It's not.
Yeah, it's
No, it
level
is not.
32.
Yeah, no, that thing is like level 20.
Oh.
I have not touched it. I hate it so much.
Oh.
Does Meganium get any better?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring him back out.
I told you he wins Frenzy Plant. That's pretty strong.
Okay, fine. I'll bring him back out. But I just got like so caught up and be like, okay, I want to try a new Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's not working for me. It was sad. It was a sad day.
Yeah. Coughing. Coughing's new for you.
Yeah, coughing and Machoke.
Yeah.
Machoke. Yeah, I've never used either of those two. And I was like, I'm going to try. That's okay.
I'll have to trade you my Machoke for a bit anyway, because he's got a bulb to Machamp.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll trade you my Alakazam.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Kadabra. The second one.
Right.
Abracadabra, whatever. He's terrible. Like, he knows nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't use him.
Right.
Yeah.
You could teach him, like, Shadow Ball
Yeah.
or
I
something.
could. That's right. But he's useless right now.
Yeah. Pricey Pryce. Pryce has a level 30 Seal, a level 32 Dugong, and a level 34 Piloswine.
That pile of swine is a swine in my... Sorry.
Yeah, Dugong was the one that was trouble for me.
Dugong was annoying because it kept resting.
Yeah.
And Pryce at the very end used, I think it was a Hyper Potion and a Full Restore.
Right.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm hanging on by 3 Pokemon here.
Yeah.
And you go and pull that crap? No, I'm not impressed. I don't like this old man.
Do you know what this means?
What?
We're tied
In death?
in deaths.
Yeah, we're tied.
Yeah.
It was a sad week.
Yeah.
My Quagsire. I loved that thing. Anytime anyone would use a water move against it, it would
Yeah.
just absorb it and be like, yeah, give me health.
Right.
I loved that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a starter in my heart.
Yeah.
Fuck Bayleaf. Sorry.
Whooper's cool. I like Whooper.
Me too, but not anymore. He's dead.
The Seal was no chance against my Kangaskhan. And then Piloswine, I'm pretty sure, died to my Ninetales. The reason why Ninetales was not useful against Dugong is because Dugong and Seal have thick fat, which halves the power of fire moves. And it's a water type.
Oh,
It's a water
no.
ice. Yeah, so my Ninetales was like Flamethrower, and it was like, tick. And I was like, oh shit. So what I did is I confuse rate it.
Yeah.
And then it would go to sleep and stay confused. So whenever it would try and use sleep talk, it might have the chance to hurt itself. But I confused it 6 times. 6 times I got it with Confuse Ray.
Yeah.
And only once out of all 6 times it was confused did it hit itself.
Oh, no.
And that is ridiculous because that's like 18 turns of being confused on
Yeah.
average. And it only hit itself 1 time. Every other time it used its moves. No
he must
problem.
have come from the bug catching contest because he is buggy.
Yeah.
I hate rest and sleep talk.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fair. You can't sleep and then, suddenly I can use a move.
Right. Right.
This was the first time me encountered sleep talk. I've never seen it before. So I was like, what is this? And then it used a move and it's like, that's some grade A
But
Tauros crap right here. That's not fun.
wearing it down little by little over time because I taught my Ninetales a secret weapon, which is Solar Beam.
Okay.
That's a grass move
Yeah, how does it know Solar Beam?
because it can learn Solar Beam. Vulpix can't,
Lucky.
but Ninetales can.
Lucky. And it worked well?
So when it would go to sleep, I would sit there and Solar Beam it while it was sleeping. And yeah, it kept like knocking it down so that when it would wake up, it would just use rest again.
Ugh, stupid. Yeah, it did it to me too. Probably like 20 times.
Yeah. Yeah, it used rest
prolonged
quite a
this
few
fight.
times. Also, I forgot to mention its Piloswine also has a citrus berry,
Yeah, it does.
which restores its health. Jerk.
Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible fight. Never want to see Pryce again in my life.
But because Dugong kept using Rest and Sleep Talk with Aurora Beam and Ice Shard as its other moves, it whittled down all of my team members until they were all very, very close to death. I showed you their health bars. All of them were in the red except for my final Pokemon who finally took Dugong out, which was my Machoke. And all I did was I swapped him out, and then Dugong used Rest. I used Karate Chop and got a critical hit, which lowered its health down to pretty low. And it used Sleep Talk and Aurora Beam. And then I used Revenge, which is a move that does double if he's been hurt that turn.
Right.
And Dugong used Sleep Talk and Ice Shard, which it goes first regardless, but it would let it have quick attack. It's basically quick attack, but for ice types.
Okay.
So it used Ice Shard on me, and then I just revenged it, which like gave me like 120 power fighting move to the face, and it died. And I was like, yeah, that's the way it should have been. I should have just used Match Hook from the beginning. But
it was terrible. I was stuck on Dugong forever. It kept resting and using Sleep Talk.
Right.
He went to sleep. Probably, like I said, 20 times. He woke up and then tried to use Sleep Talk, which is my window. He had a little bit of health left. It was my window.
Yes.
He woke up and used Sleep Talk, and it missed because it didn't do anything.
Right.
So I could finally kill him with my final Dragon Rage from my Gyarados. Like, that was my opening. If he would have went back to sleep and rested again, I would have been dead because I had one Dragon Rage left over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh,
You came right down to the line.
Terrible. I almost lost my Gyarados, too.
Do you have Surf on Gyarados?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't do anything to Dugong.
No, it won't do anything to Dugong, but it would have done something against Piloswine. Piloswine is ground type.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have saved my Quagsire.
Yeah, that's actually how I killed Piloswine, is I burned it with my flamethrower on Ninetales, and then I swapped out Politoed and surfed it to death.
Okay, well, live and learn. Bye, Quagsire. Nice to know you.
Aw, bye, Quagsire.
Bye, Whooper.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's
we gotta
okay.
go catch something else now.
We live and learn, and
Then we die and learn.
Quagsire probably wouldn't have helped in the next gym anyway.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's like half dragon, half water.
He was one of my high levels, though. He was a 30.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything that high. 28 is my highest.
Yeah, my bird is 33, and then everybody else is below 28.
Yeah, I'm going to have to train.
Yeah, we got to kick our butts.
Yeah. Claire's going to be tough. And Claire's full of ace trainers. Or dragon tamers? Something
like that, but yeah. I remember
that's
it
her
being
gym.
hard last time.
It's going to be tough.
Okay, well, brace yourselves, everybody.
And the only part of the leg that we have left, well, we got to go to the Goldenrod radio tower and fight off Team Rocket again. But then the leg to Blackthorn City is just Icy Path. And that's it.
So I don't have much of a chance to catch anything else.
No.
One more path? I can catch one Pokemon?
And you can go south of Blackthorn because there's some routes leading back down to the first...
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I can go back
like,
to the Slowpoke well and get me a level 7 Slowpoke, too.
Right. There's
Not
like 3 or 4 paths left for us to take. So
good luck. Hopefully I don't run into a Booper.
Yeah.
So that'll just break my already broken heart.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe we'll take another break before we get into Pokemon Academy.
Yeah. That sounds good. Be right back. Welcome back from our break, Pokemon Masters. No, Pokemon fans. Fuck. Welcome back from our break, Pokemon fans and Pokemaniacs and Tentacruel lovers all around. I forgot to talk about my check-in time and Pokedex numbers.
Okay. We can do it quick right now.
My time is 40 on the dot.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
My time is 19:53. You spent a lot of time in those Pokathlon.
I spent a lot of time doing a lot of things. Yeah, that's
True, you always do.
8 Poke hours, whatever that means. Whatever that translates to real-time hours. But also, I added quite a few Pokemon to my Pokedex. I have 53 Pokemon caught and 131 seen.
Oh wow, good job. Yeah. I don't know, I didn't write mine down.
20 more Pokemon seen, and I'll have the same number as there are in the original Pokedex.
There you go. Good job.
We are going to talk about Pryce this week because I'm continuing on with gym leaders, and I'll explain why this week too, why I'm doing gym leaders. Pryce, also known as Yanagi, is the teacher of Winter's Harshness and the ice type leader of the Johto region. Pryce is the leader of the Mahogany Town Gym. His main type is ice. His badge is the Glacier Badge, and in Japanese it is simply known as the Aisu Badge. Ice Badge.
Okay.
This badge allows you to use Whirlpool out of battle, and in the original Gold, Silver, Crystal games would increase your special attack and special defense. His Pokemon have all been given a slight level boost in Generation 4, going from level 27, 29, and 31 to level 30, 32, and 34 respectively, but his Piloswine is still lower level than Jasmine's Steelix. It would be hard to pin down a secondary type for Pryce, as most of his team in the main series games seem to be also water type. However, they don't know any water type moves, unlike Jasmine's Magnemites knowing Thunderbolt, for example. Pokemon Stadium 2 might change our minds, however, as his second typing seems to be Ground. 3 of his 6 Pokemon use Ground-type moves in Round 1, and in Round 2, that number goes up to 4 of his 6 Pokemon using Ground-type moves. Pryce was my initial inspiration for this segment, as, when reading about him in our last Johto journey, I became fascinated with how his character was portrayed in the anime and the manga, and how it's different from the games. In the anime, Pryce is a bitter old man who lost his best friend Piloswine when it walked off in a blizzard after Pryce lost to a Magmar during a national competition.
Aww.
For years after, this caused Pryce to lose his faith in Pokemon and believe that people in Pokemon could never be friends. When he meets Satoshi, or Ash, who tries to befriend every Pokemon he meets, Pryce dismisses the young man and tells him he can never challenge the Mahogany Town Gym until he learns the harsh truths about Pokemon. He uses his Dugong to freeze Satoshi's Phanpy solid.
Jeez, what a crusty old man.
In a later interaction, Satoshi proves his friendship by having his Pokemon save Pryce and himself from a dangerous fall that was the result of a confrontation with Team Rocket. They are then led to a cave nearby by Totodile, where Pryce finds his Piloswine encased in ice. It turns out that his Piloswine had gone to get herbs to treat Pryce's burns as a result of the defeat at the hands of Magmar, and had every intention of returning. Satoshi uses Cyndaquil and Pikachu to free Piloswine, and Pryce and Satoshi team up to defeat Team Rocket. This inspires Pryce to allow Satoshi to attempt the gym challenge the following morning, which Satoshi, of course, cheats his way through by somehow damaging Piloswine with electric-type attacks. Piloswine's a ground type. He's not affected by... But he did the same thing against Onix. Ash is a cheater.
Ash, what the heck? How dare you?
Pryce is also the only gym leader to surrender to Ash.
Oh, what a bitch.
In the Adventures manga, on the other hand, Yanagi is a cheerful but fragile old man who spends most of his time in a wheelchair in his gym, making ice sculptures with his Pokemon.
Cool.
Or, that's what he wants you to think.
Oh no, what?
It is later revealed that Yanagi is actually the Masked Man, the stand-in director of Team Rocket, who has been the major antagonist for the entire arc thus far. He steals the silver and rainbow wings to create the GS ball, which he uses to capture and control Celebi. He uses Celebi to travel back in time, but is pursued by Gold, Silver, and Crystal to ensure that his plans don't come to fruition. When they arrive, they discover that Yanagi has traveled back to his youth, to a particular moment in time before his precious partner, Legolas the Lapras, lost both of its parents in a tragic avalanche.
The Lapras did?
His Lapras lost its parents in an avalanche. And that's why he wanted to steal Celebi to go back in time so that Legolas could be with its parents.
That's so sad.
Lapras and Lapras.
Oh, God.
Which are their names? The trio, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, are able to beat Yanagi once more, and Pibu, which is Gold's Pichu, is able to shatter the GS ball, freeing Celebi from Yanagi's control. Celebi then heals Yanagi's heart with a nostalgic song from his youth. This effects a change in Yanagi, who expresses envy at the youth of the trio and allows them to escape his timeline and lets himself fall into the voids of time, never to be seen again.
What?
Until Heart Gold Soul Silver.
What?
when he
That's
comes back.
ridiculous. What lore? What a story.
His Pokemon in this version of the manga are 2 seals and a dugong, a delibird, a swinub that never evolves,
What?
and the Lapras trio, Lapras, Lapris, and Laglace, the former 2 being the deceased parents of the latter.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, when I was reading about that, I was like, what the hell? That's so cool. Why don't we get any of
crazy.
that in the games?
Yeah, really. All of that is totally overlooked in the games.
Well, like, I get Adventures was written after the games came out, but still, it's still...
That's a crazy story.
Yeah, that's fun. Pryce is the only male gym leader in Johto that uses a Johto Pokemon.
Oh.
Faulkner has Pidgeotto, Bugsy has Scyther, and Morty has... Chuck has Poliwrath, and Morty has Gengar.
Oh, funny.
His Japanese name, Yanagi, means willow. In English, Pryce reveals to us when his Piloswine's health is low that Willow is his middle name.
Very random. I was confused. Yeah, but it was weird.
I also like this little bit. I was reading through his other names, and his other names, mostly it's like, oh, this is ice in French or whatever. But his German name is Norbert, which comes from the German name Nordbert, which means northern brightness.
Yes, it does.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Pryce initially had the same routine as Chuck, revealed to us by one of his gym members, claiming that he meditates under a waterfall daily in Gen 2. This was changed in Gen 4 to sitting atop very cold ice. Presumably just to give him some difference from Chuck.
I guess, yeah. I mean, if you're going to be the what did he call himself? The winter or something?
Yeah, the winter trainer.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
What else?
He's the teacher of winter's harshness.
There you go.
But
What
he
else
doesn't
would you
call
do
himself
to
that.
train?
He calls himself the winter trainer or something like that, which sounds like winter soldier. Anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Pryce, Jasmine, and Whitney all have doppelgangers in the audience of the Generation 3 contests.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't catch that either. I'm not paying attention to that, but that's really cool.
His final words to you after he's beaten are, I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all of life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. That badge will raise the special stats of the Pokemon. It also lets your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real whirlpools. And this is a gift from me. That TM contains hail. It summons a hailstorm that lasts for 5 turns. The hailstorm damages all types except ice. When the ice and snow melt, spring arrives. You and your Pokemon will be together for many years to come. Cherish your time together.
What a wise old dude.
Yeah. But something funny is that he mentions the badge increasing your special stats when that is no longer a mechanic that happens in Generation 4.
Oh, those cheaters. How dare. He got my hopes up.
I also preferred the outcome of Generation 2 when the TM that he gave us was Icy Wind rather than Hail.
I mean, fair. Yes, agreed.
I have no use for Hail.
I don't care about hail.
No, I don't have an Ice-type Pokemon.
Me neither, I don't think.
That's all I had for Pryce. And
I
that,
love it. I
that
love
was
that
the
story.
reason why I wanted to do Gym Leader
Yeah.
like spotlights, because he's so cool.
He is cool. I love that story. Thank you for that. He's cool. Get it?
He's cool. Anyway,
Got it.
your turn.
My turn. Okay.
Your turn.
For the Pokedex entry trivia, I took a little bit of a twist on it after watching a video that you showed me.
Yeah,
Cheap plug. I don't know his name, so go ahead.
Zen Gaming.
That's the dude who made this Jeopardy game for his friends. Hilarious. I cried laughing, and one of the categories, he took the Pokedex entries and plugged it into Google Translate several times to several different languages. I did a few. It's not as funny, but I wanted to try this. To make it really, well, not make it easy, but make it easier, I used Generation 1, First Stage Evolution Pokemon.
Okay.
So a little bit of hint there.
Okay. Not Gen 2?
No, just Gen 1.
Just Gen 1.
You know, everybody knows them.
Okay.
It's not going to make sense.
Okay.
These are really terrible and weird, but here we go. Number 1. It obviously likes cool places. It is like the steam in the log of the bridge and the tail. That's all you get.
Squirtle?
You would think,
Okay.
but no.
It likes cool places.
It obviously likes cool places. It is like the steam in the log of the bridge and the tail.
And I'm only getting 3 guesses, right?
Of course.
Okay,
as
so
always.
one's gone. It obviously likes cool places. Is it...
Sometimes languages turn things in opposite directions.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the steam in the log
Of the bridge and the tail.
of the bridge and the tail. Okay. Is it Jigglypuff?
No.
No. Okay.
These are stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. I guess my
Don't
last.
take it literal. Like,
I know. I'm trying not
Make
to.
it the opposite.
I'm trying to think abstract. I'm just going to guess Charmander.
yes.
It is Charmander.
It
Okay.
is.
I was. Yeah.
Gotta get rid of a dog.
No problem. So my thinking, obviously it likes cool places. So I was thinking Squirtle at first because Squirtle
Yeah.
would like cool
It
places.
completely turned these around.
But then I was thinking to take it less literally, obviously, think of it more abstract. So I was thinking about like what goes all around, and the steam part made me think of Jigglypuff expanding itself.
Sure, yeah.
And then obviously steam led me then again to Charmander.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, Charmander's Gen 1 Pokedex entry is it obviously likes hot places. So this was interesting to me once I plugged it in through a couple different languages, how it came out to cool places.
Right.
It was like, this is going to be impossible. On that note, number 2. Forest, scene, and woods. It flaps its wings except at ground level to block the sand that challenges the audience. Right?
Is it Pidgey?
Yes.
Nice.
I had to make it a little bit easier by choosing like.
Do you have the original?
Oh, I can pull them up.
Okay,
yeah.
because that would be really fun to like know what it was translated from.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Give me a couple seconds here.
Okay.
So the entry I used for Pidgey was a common sight in forest and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Tomato, tomato. Number 3. Since you are almost invisible, you cloak the target and it is blind. So dumb.
Since you are almost invisible, you cloak the target and it is blind. Is that Caterpie?
No.
No. Okay. Since you are almost invisible, you cloak the target and it is blind.
I put this into Google Translate like 6 or 7 times through a bunch of different languages. So.
Is it Tangela?
Nope.
No. Okay.
One more.
This one's really hard.
They're all really hard and dumb.
You cloak the target and it is blind.
That makes no sense, by the way.
Can you say the first part again?
Yep. Since you are almost invisible, you cloak the target and it is blind.
Is it Zubat?
No.
Oh, dang.
It's Ghastly.
Oh, okay.
And the entry I used was almost invisible. This gaseous Pokemon cloaks the target and puts it to sleep without notice.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, if you know the original entries, you can kind of flesh it out.
Yeah.
Okay, this last one. Hold on. I gotta find it. Oh my gosh.
Well, I was thinking, since you are almost invisible, I was thinking it was saying it was tiny.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, oh, Caterpie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zubat.
That would've worked, yeah.
And then cloaks its target until it's blind or whatever. I was like, that's why I was like thinking Zubat, because Zubat is blind and uses anyway.
Yeah. No,
Anyway.
it makes sense. That I like where your head's at. That's where what you're supposed to think, right?
Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah.
Mistaken for wild grass. It is terrible.
Is it oddish?
Yes.
Okay. It is terrible.
It is terrible. And the entry I
These
used...
apples suck.
Inside joke. The entry I used was, it may be mistaken for a clump of weeds. If you try to yank it out of the ground, it shrieks horribly.
Oh, it is terrible.
It is terrible. I like that better.
That's so funny.
Some of them are pretty good, so I
Yeah.
might keep going with this.
Yeah, I like that.
It's fun. Well, thank you for putting up with that.
Yeah, it was fun.
And thank you, Pokemaniacs, for joining us on this episode of our podcast. To keep up with our journey, please follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Route to Victory Road Podcast. We also have a Patreon where you can subscribe to see behind-the-scenes content. All of your support goes towards helping us create these new episodes. So please subscribe at patreon.com/Route to Victory Road. And thank you all so much.
Our Poke Quote this week comes from Pryce in Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver.
How dare.
It is what he says to us when we first talk to him to challenge him in the gym. I just thought it was very inspirational. He says, Pokemon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. I, too, have seen and suffered much in my life. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. I have been training Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Pryce, the winter trainer, shall demonstrate my power.
Wow. Yeah. I have a newfound appreciation for this dude. He's cool.
He's cool. Thank you, everyone, for being our friends this week. We will see you next time on the route to Blackthorn City and the route to Victory Road.
Yay, we made it through. No thanks to Zelda. Do you want to see something absolutely disgusting?
Okie dokie.